There was once a young man named Hiro, living in a small Japanese village. He had a bright mind, full of dreams and ambitions, always thinking about what lay ahead. Hiro was known for his restlessness, constantly planning his future and worrying about what was to come. He believed that if he could just figure out what to do next, he'd be happy. But every time he reached one goal, his mind immediately shifted to the next. He rarely felt fulfilled, only anxious. One day, Hiro heard about an old Zen master who lived at the top of a nearby mountain. People said this master was wise beyond words, and Hiro, curious and searching for answers, decided to climb the mountain and seek his guidance. After a long, steep trek, he arrived, breathless, at the door of a simple wooden hut. The master welcomed him inside with a warm smile and offered him tea. Hiro didn't waste any time. He began to pour out his frustrations, describing his endless planning and the dissatisfaction it brought him. The master listened patiently, pouring tea into Hiro's cup. He poured slowly and carefully, filling the cup almost to the brim. But then, to Hiro's surprise, he didn't stop. He kept pouring, and soon the tea began spilling over the edge of the cup and onto the table. Hiro, confused, exclaimed, "Master, the cup is overflowing." The master smiled and replied, "Just like this cup, your mind is overflowing. It's full of worries, plans, and thoughts about tomorrow. How can you find peace when your mind has no room left for today?" This simple act left Hiro stunned. He realized that he was so busy filling his mind with thoughts of the future that he had forgotten to make room for the present moment. He nodded slowly, understanding the lesson. The master then invited him to stay for a few days at the hut and practice being fully present, doing nothing but simple tasks around the mountain. In the following days, Hiro helped the master with small chores, gathering firewood, sweeping the floors, preparing meals. Each task seemed ordinary, yet the master encouraged him to focus on every detail. The rough texture of the wood, the rhythm of his footsteps as he swept, the gentle sound of boiling water. Hiro initially found it strange and even frustrating. How could such simple actions be meaningful? But as he gave himself to each moment, he felt something shift. His mind began to quiet down, and a sense of calm settled within him. For the first time, Hiro wasn't worrying about tomorrow or regretting yesterday. He was just there, fully present in each small task. One morning, as he was sweeping the garden, Hiro realized something. Life wasn't just about reaching one big moment after another, but about experiencing each small moment along the way. The leaves he was sweeping weren't obstacles on his path, they were part of the journey itself. Before he left, Hiro thanked the master. "I came here searching for answers about my future," he said, "but you taught me how to live now. I feel lighter." The master nodded, his eyes twinkling. "Remember, Hiro, the future is always one step away. If you spend your life chasing it, you'll miss the beauty of what's in front of you. The present moment holds all the life you'll ever need." As Hiro descended the mountain, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He knew he would still have goals and dreams, but he'd face them differently. Instead of obsessing over what might come, he'd focus on each step, each breath, each simple moment along the way. And in doing so, he found the peace he had been searching for all along.